In Art in the City, we present Botticelli and His Times, a display of artworks on loan to the Hong Kong Museum of Art from the Uffizi Gallery of Florence. The artworks are masterpieces, fabulously arranged and presented, with detailed captions and panels to educate visitors on the work, the artist, as well as the rebirth known as the Renaissance, which occurred from the 15th to 16th centuries in Italy. The Renaissance was a pivotal period in history, when wealth and political stability allowed a flourishing of innovation in all fields, including philosophy, art, and sciences. The Uffizi Gallery is one of Italy's most prominent art museums located in the center of Florence and houses one of the largest collections of Renaissance artworks and treasures. Its vast treasures include an unparalleled trove of priceless sculptures and paintings. Many of these were gifted to Florence by Anna Maria Luisa de' Medici, the last heir of the House of Medici. The House of Medici was an Italian banking and political dynasty that started with Cosimo di Giovanni de' Medici, the patriarch of the family, who derived his power from his wealth as a banker during the first half of the 15th century. The Medici family held the title Duke of Florence, and their members included 4 popes and 2 queens of France, and thus was hugely influential and wielded tremendous sway over affairs of religion, politics, business, and culture. They were ardent patrons of the arts, and their support using their vast wealth forged the careers of artists, sculptors, poets, philosophers, and architects. The Medici family commissioned many artistic masterpieces from Sandro Botticelli, who is considered one of the greatest painters to emerge from the Renaissance. Their support was pivotal for his career and for the creation of some of the painter's masterpieces, such as his most famous work, The Birth of Venus. In the exhibition's signature painting, Adoration of the Magi, Botticelli creates a pictorial of a sacred scene, Mary with the Christ as a child, receiving the adoration of 3 wise men. In this pictorial, Botticelli also populates the story with personalities that are wholly alien to the original biblical story, by painting in contemporary individuals, including several members of the Medici family, and, most strikingly, himself at the bottom right of the artwork, in full length, wrapped in a large yellow cloak, facing proudly and confidently at the viewer. His portrait of a young woman is said to be representation of the most beautiful woman in Florence at the time, Simonetta Vespucci. Simonetta is supposedly the inspiration and model for the female figures in many of his celebrated works, including the transcendent Venus in his iconic work, The Birth of Venus. Although the works by Sandro Botticelli led this exhibition, masterpieces by other contemporary artists helped to juxtapose and explain the renewed interest in classical Greek and Roman cultures and Christian iconography during the Italian Renaissance.